You might already know today's special guest if you are a regular visitor of the Academia Dexibell webinars. He was raised in the area of Boston and is a graduate from the Boston Conservatory of Music with a bachelor degree in music composition. As a composer, he has written music scores and songs for TV series such as the famous Zorro, Fame, or the NBC movie of the week, Fugitive Nights, as well as DVD documentaries. He has written songs that have been recorded by Julio Iglesias, Whitney Houston, and Donna Summer. And he is also an Apple Certified Logic Pro X trainer and a sought-after private consultant for many well-known film, TV composers, and recording artists. Now please welcome our Academia Dexibell family member, Mr. Jay Asher from Los Angeles, California. Hello.
Hello, Ralph.
Hello, Jay. Oh, it's so great to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. And yourself?
Everything is okay. Getting kind of back to normal in Berlin. We can go outside wearing a mask and keeping our distance, but that's okay.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
Same here.
Okay. All right. That's at least a little bit of a progress, right? After all the.
Yeah, it's a little. I'm over this, but we're stuck with it for now. So
okay.
We do the best. Thank God I have tools here that allow me to keep myself occupied. So
that's one of the advantages of being in this business is that we always have something to do, right?
Always new stuff to learn.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Jay, so fantastic to have you with us today at the Academia Dexibell.
My pleasure.
You are always with us as watching the webinars, and you're always asking questions, and we all love that. So thank you very much.
My pleasure. You do such a great job, and they're just so much fun and informative. I learn I think I know this thing, but I learn new stuff every time.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much, Jay. So how did you find out about Dexibell?
Well, I go to the NAMM show every year to see new things, mostly software, not so much hardware, and mostly developers I know from around the world. But I was walking by the Dexibell booth, and I wasn't familiar with the name, and I saw these great-looking keyboards, gray with different colored side panels. And I thought, oh, those look cool. And I walked in, and Antonio greeted me. And I said, what is this? And he said, these are new keyboards from Italy, a new company, Dexibell. Why don't you sit down and play one? So I sat down at the S7 and started to play. I loaded the Vivo S7 Grand, and it sounded great. And I went to the Wurlitzer and the Rhodes, because they're very important to me, because back in the day, I used to play them 5-6 nights a week. So I know them well. And they sounded great. And I had a couple of questions, and it was either you or Marco that he called over. I think it might have been you. And I said, can I have a bass sound always in the left hand and switch sounds on the fly in the right hand? And you said, of course you can, and showed me how. And I just said, I do reviews of products for AskAudio.com. Would you be interested in sending me an S7 to review? And Antonio said, yes, I'll get you one as soon as I can. The first two are already spoken for. And I said, oh, really? He said,
okay.
Yeah. Stevie Wonder took them. And I said, well, I guess if I have to play second fiddle to somebody, Stevie Wonder is not a bad choice. But a couple of weeks later, I had it, and I loved it, and I wrote a very positive review for Ask Audio. And Antonio said, if you're interested in keeping it, we'll make you a very attractive offer. And I said, absolutely. I was playing a Kurzweil PC-88 for many years.
Right.
And I thought I was happy with it, but I wasn't once I played the S7. And now it's sitting in a case in my garage.
Okay.
So ever since then, I've used the S7 both on live gigs and as my controller for Logic Pro. And, I just love it.
So you playing the S7, the kind of original version, and
yes.
which sound did you choose for the performance that we're gonna listen very soon?
Lately, and I go back and forth between them because they're all so good. But lately, I've been using the Italian Platinum Grand,
Right.
with easy strings, and it's just
Okay.
it's a gorgeous sound, and it's just so expressive.
Beautiful. Fantastic. So, what song are you going to play? Is that a song from the real book, or is it something that you wrote? Because you are actually a composer.
I am. And this is one of my own songs, and I wrote this, before the whole COVID-19.
Right.
And it's funny when you hear the song, you'll think I wrote it for it, but I wrote it before, and it was the oddest thing. Usually, I work on my songs for weeks, trying to get them exactly where I want them. This one seemed to write itself in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I demoed it a couple of hours later. It's just like it was just there, asking to come into the world. I know that sounds a little airy-fairy, and I'm not usually that guy, but this one just poured out of me. It was just something I guess I felt I needed to say.
Wow, fantastic. So I think it's about time that we all listen to your song. So thank you very much, Jay, for being with us today as a special guest of the Academia Dexibell.
My honor, my pleasure, sir.
And not much more to say. On the stage, we will have Jay Asher with his composition, Be Kind.
This world isn't easy, and everyone struggles, and you may not know what they're going through. It's the human condition, and with your permission, 2 words of advice I will give to you. Be kind, be kind. It takes so little to make someone's day. Be kind, be kind. Think of the impact of what you say, and be kind. Not everyone smiling is actually happy. We put on a brave face to hide our pain. A sweet word or two can make a big difference, and you'll bring the sunshine instead of the rain. Be kind, be kind. It takes so little to make someone's day. Be kind, be kind. Think of the impact of what you say, and be kind. Why add to the misery? There's already plenty to go around. Maybe choose positivity, and you'll be amazed at the joy to be found. Be kind, be kind. It takes so little to make someone's day. Be kind, be kind. Think of the impact of what you say, and be kind.